Welcome back, guys. It's episode 22 of Wine and FaceTime. How you guys doing? Thank you guys for catching up with me and staying strong. If you know, you know. If you're new here, let me know where you're from, city, state, town, country. I'll shout you out future live streams. Again, welcome back. It's episode 22, Wine and FaceTime. And tonight I'm talking about female alpha betas. Last week I talked about male alpha betas, so I want to switch it up just a little bit. I want to be fair and talk about each side. But if you're new here also, please subscribe. Thank you guys for making it. Again, let me know where you're from, city, state, town, country. Again, if you're new here, please like and subscribe. Episode 22. Before I get into anything, I really want to just dim this music for a second, and I want to get into a quick little chit chat before I get into anything really, really juicy. Because if you know, you know. Yeah, one moment. Boom, there that goes. So thank you guys for being with me. Hope you guys had a great Labor Day weekend. I want to really talk about some of my favorite wines. I feel like, I've been doing wine and FaceTime for a while, and I never really talked a lot about what my favorite wines are, why wine and FaceTime, do I even drink wine? If so, what kind of wine? I feel like it's only fair to just guys let you really know. So I do have a favorite kind of wine. I do have a favorite style. A favorite taste, and to each his own, and we all have something different that we like and we love. But I want to show you guys a few of the favorites that are really, really just my thing. So I definitely feel like I'm a white girl and a red girl. I like sweets, not so much dry or bubblies, but I do like some bubblies. I'm not gonna lie though. So to be very blunt, I think the first wine that I really, really got hooked on to that I thought was really, really good was a sweet wine, and most of us know it as the Moscato. Moscato was definitely the first wine I really, really started drinking that I got put on to, and I feel like this was the first one I had. I had the biggest bottle, and then I got introduced to the next one, which is a little bit more pricey, a smaller bottle, but love, love, love this one. This one is definitely my favorite wine as far as the white wines. But I do love some of the reds as well. I do love different brands. Not all brands are good. So I do love as far as the red. This is definitely my favorite brand when it comes to red wines. I love how sweet it is, how rich it is. The bottle is not big enough for me, honestly speaking, but I love that when I have extra money, I want to buy that for myself all the time. And this is something new that I just got put on to Carla Rossi. I never knew about Carla Rossi. It comes in so many different flavors. That's definitely one of my newer favorite wines. And I'm going to the bubbly ones I told you about that I do like. It definitely would be this barefoot bubbly. I had a few different flavors, not that many, like the roses, like the yellows. But to each his own. We all have our own favorite wines we like. I definitely am a person. I do not like the really strong wines, so I'm not for the Taylor Ports or the Yellowtail, or as some of you guys may know it, the 19 Crimes. The 19 Crimes is way too strong for me. The 19 Crimes come in various, different bottles. There's just not just a Snoop Dogg, but it's like more and more than what you see here. So I'm definitely not for that. But this was chit chat. And moving along, I'll show you guys, in the future, some of the newer wines I'm drinking, I'm tasting. But if you're new here as well, here are my socials. Come follow me, TikTok, IG, my first YouTube channel. That's where you can find me. Definitely take a picture of that. Stop this, pause it, rewind. And a big shout out to all the subscribers from day one to now, especially those who show me love on my other page, Dreadlock Diaries. On my way to 1K there. Thank you guys so much. And if you know, hit the girl's Cash App, $, first and last name. Thank you guys. Appreciate all the subs as well. So moving along. So last week I definitely did a video. I talked about the males. I talked about alpha beta males. I did a part one and a part two all in the same day. And in that video, I pretty much talked about the different male characteristics traits that some people talk about and feel that is really real to this day. Some of this may be considered, a cultural thing or a thing of the past. So, to each his own. But I only felt it was fair to do a live on the female perspective as well. Shout out to Irby Fatal. Thank you for popping through. Shout out to Just Chillin'. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna definitely accept it when I see it. Thank you for letting me know. Happy weekend, y'all. So I definitely wanted to say, be fair and talk about the ladies. So, just like last week, at the end of the stream, I'll link the video to last week's stream in the description. You guys can catch up to last week's as well. Um, I went through about six different characteristics, and the six different characteristics I went through last week, I'll go through this week as well. But again, with this week, I'm gonna specifically focus it on the female, not the male. Please feel free to chime in, leave a comment, let me know what you think about this. If you disagree, if you agree. I also add my tea to this as well. So I'm gonna jump right in. So the first thing I talked about last week, not that I'm gonna go in order or anything like that, is the alpha male. I talked a lot about the alpha male, and tonight I'm going to talk about the alpha female. So, ironically speaking, the same way we have alpha males, it is believed that the same thing goes with females. Sorry for the background noise, guys, if you hear like all of that in the background. I live on the first floor, so I hear everything. The alpha female. So, like the alpha male, the alpha female is allegedly a strong leader. She's not the gossiping type. She's hardworking. She's secure. She takes care of family, puts family first. Like those are some of her strong characteristic traits. Just like we talked about the alpha male. So, what do you guys think about that? Do you believe there's a such thing? Have you seen it? Do you agree, disagree? Let me know. Um, the next thing we talked about as well last week was beta males, and today we're going to talk about beta females. So, beta females allegedly appear to be weak, but are not. They're extremely kind. They're definitely a go with the flow kind of personality person, and they do not like conflict. And they definitely have a strong presence of not being disrespected. Like they're not for that ish at all. So, have you seen this type of female woman? Do you believe there's a such thing as a beta female or a beta male? Like, what do you think about the characteristic traits they're saying a beta male and a beta female has? Now, you can Google this, look it up, go to school about it, or talk to people about it. Everyone has a different opinion about it, but again in 2024 we see different kind of cross role traits happening, as I said last week in my last week's show. Like we see more feminine men, we see more masculine females, we see cross genders. We have the alphabet communities, we see different kind of people in a different light that get different rights and rules and regulations and structures. So I want to just take it back to before we even got to all of that. But yeah, understood. Just chilling. I definitely feel you. But if you feel like you've seen this type of woman, you can definitely comment. If you feel like you've seen this type of person at work or your neighborhood, in the community, through friends or families, as a woman that have these characteristic traits that you feel like may definitely fall into one of these, um, characteristics, it'll be cool to just chime in if you feel that way. As I wrote this description down for me, I definitely felt like, I thought I kind of fit into a couple of these characteristic traits. And one of the characteristic traits I thought I kind of fell in was kind of the beta female, because I definitely feel like I have those characteristic traits of being a go with the flow kind of person. I'm not a person that likes conflict. Um, I may appears weak because I may not speak a lot or communicate a lot or be vocal a lot, but that has nothing to do with, my morals, my values, and what I gotta do if I gotta do it. Like it definitely has nothing to do with that. And I'm not a person that's really loud and rowdy. I hold my temperature, and so I know it's time to let loose type of thing. So I kind of felt like when I was doing this little research, I kind of fit into the beta female, but there's some other characteristics I think I fall into as well, and I'll definitely share as I go along. So the next one is the gamma female. They say the gamma female is a mix of all the traits, which would be the alpha, the beta, the gamma, the omega, the sigma, and the delta. And with the gamma female, they say she's pretty clean, kind of a neat freak, kind of an neat freak. Likes things in certain order and style. You won't see like cluds of clothes all over the house with the gamma female. Like she likes her house tidy. They say she's a great planner. She always has plans in place, documents, paperwork, organized bills, skills, family functions, things of that nature. She's very well, put together in that way. And she's very self aware. So I thought that was interesting. Definitely thought that was interesting. Just chilling. She says, I think the woman this, the woman that, the woman crowd will be able to get more insight on this since they always seem to know what's best for women, though. Facts. Definitely facts, but hmm, it'd be interesting, and intense to see them chime in. But I've been getting some feedback on my last week's stream as well in the comments regarding, what people thought about it. So I'm interested to see what people say about this week. So the next characteristic trait they say that's present with the female and the male is called the delta female, just like there's a delta male. With the delta female, they say the delta female she's quiet, she's reserved, she's an excellent communicator. Um, she's reluctant to form new relationships. She's shy. She does not like attention, like a beta, but more into finance and appearance. So I definitely felt like I was gravitating to that until they said finance and appearance. I'm like, okay, that's definitely not me. But again, it was interesting because again, we're all classified, and people change the gender. There's pronouns now. There's a lot going on with the sexes. When we're having children and reproducing, they're coming into the world where there's so many new rules. It's not just the sex you were born as or the gender you was born as. So much more going on now. The next one up is the Sigma. So they say the Sigma female is very confident, very emotional. She's a loyal friend and lover. She's not swayed by others easily, but she may have codependency issues, or she does have codependency issues. So definitely don't feel like I can fall into that characteristic trait, but I'm pretty sure we all know somebody that probably sounds like this. And the last one is the Omega. So with the Omega, they say she's pretty much a homebody. She keeps her emotions bottled in. She's looked at as an introvert. She has poor mental health, and but at the end of the day, she's well put together. So there's like a whole different hues of various different traits of all of these, characteristics of, alpha, beta, delta, sigma, gamma, omega. But a lot of people don't really believe in this right now. But I thought it was really interesting to know that both male and female fall into this, because again, we got this feminism era and we got, this masculine era and, all these pronouns and alphabets and all these different things going on that are right and got rules and laws and regulations and identity changes on driver's license. There's so much going on in the world. So I'm like, why not have this conversation? Because I feel like we all feel like we probably can take a little bit from each of these categories to make up us, and we don't have to necessarily go by any of this. But it's just so kind of weird and scary at the same time how things are evolving so fast in front of us, and it's no longer about just the single male or female. It's about so much more now. And I guess respected. This is not a hate crime show or ever or act of any kind of negativity. Always great vibes and positivity over here all the time. Definitely not about none of that ish. But I wanted to be fair. So some updates for the channel. I'm thinking about running this show on Sundays in the mornings. Sunday mornings, not like a church show, anything like that. But like something before 12. I don't know. Like I definitely want to jump out of the hot Friday, Saturday weekend flow of people live streaming. There's a lot of people streaming on Fridays and Saturdays for sure. And it's a lot to catch up with. Definitely lots to catch up with. In addition to that, too, I'm definitely thinking about wrapping up this season, and I want to do a different theme of something totally different. Irby says these things knew me a couple years ago, just alpha and beta. Yeah, It was definitely just alpha and beta. Now we're from alpha, beta to sigma, omega, gamma, delta, and so much more. I guess in 5 more years, there'll be 10 more things added onto the list. So you never know. But peace out, y'all. Thank you guys for checking in and logging in with me. I gotta do another video for my other channel soon as well. I'm gonna drop that probably by Sunday night or Monday morning, the latest. But I wanted to get this out there. Like consistency has been rough with me on this channel, and I feel like even when I don't go at 8 p.m. specifically, if I can make it before midnight, I feel so much better versus doing it like a day or two later. But thank you, Irby, and just chilling for popping in with me. I ain't got much to this. I would have considered doing a part two if I felt traction to do more talking points on this. But I just really wanted to know what people may have thought about this conversation. But peace out to y'all. Have a great night. This is definitely gonna be a short stream. Just want to get the numbers up for the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Get these videos out there and not be procrastinating. But thank you guys for joining. Peace out. Definitely catch me on my main channel, Dreadlock Diaries, where I'll be posting hair videos and stuff like that. If you know, you know. Have a great evening. Be safe. Thank you guys for sticking with me, even outside of my inconsistency. Peace, y'all. Have a great evening. And until next time, bye.